going on, people? This is Swish and Flow podcast. It's your boy P Plus. We got Jay.
Hey, yo, what it do?
We got Lee.
VC is the growth.
Hey, is that really how you want to start?
I know, right?
This guy. I know. Look, if you want to stand up for the people
Yo,
and show what you the cameras. Oh, there you go. There
The
you
jersey
go.
kind of looks wrinkled. I feel like you haven't pulled that out in
Don't
like.
worry about that. Don't
I feel
worry
like-
about that.
I feel like you haven't pulled it out since he.
Don't watch that.
Since he got.
He's
got
got a
traded.
wrinkled jersey on for
Don't watch
everybody
that.
watching
Haters
on
gonna
YouTube.
hate. Don't be jelly.
Oh my goodness.
You know what's not? You know what's not on the back of that?
Don't worry
The
about
gold
that.
tab.
That's why I understand that.
Yeah,
I
there was
understand
no gold
that.
tab.
However,
What's not on the back?
however, that shows you
No gold
my
tab.
loyalty
Oh yeah,
to
that's
the
right.
Raptors.
There's no gold.
It's
I'm
not-
a fan since 1995.
There's
That's
no
not
lyric-
authentic though.
There's
It's
no.
not.
Oh.
This is
Yeah,
$20
it's-
bootleg.
yeah.
Guess what? But guess what?
bootleg version,
But guess
yeah.
what? I'm a fan since 1995.
I see.
Okay.
Where'd you get the jersey?
Kijiji.
Kijiji.
Shout outs to Kijiji,
$20,
man.
man.
Hey,
I
man.
typed in Raptors retro and
Wait,
It came out.
Did you just?
oh, this is so bootleg. You can see it. You can be like you can
You
be
can feel it,
yeah, you can hear it. You can like
Yeah, don't wash it. If
Look
you
at
wash,
that.
if
You
you
hear
wash,
that?
bro. The Raptor doesn't even look legit.
Listen,
yo, if you wash it, that
Listen,
shit's gonna
guys.
fade like crazy.
listen. I'm a Raptors fan since '95. It doesn't matter if it's authentic or not. This is called. But the thing is, if you guys know me, right? I'm not a big MLSE fan. I'm not supporting. I'm not spending money to, give to the MLSE, right? I'm not giving them my money, my hard-earned money, when they're gonna give me products like the Brian Colangelo era. That time really pissed me off. Anyways, that's a different topic for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah. I haven't looked at this jersey in a long time.
He's
MB
like, I
MB
haven't
was
looked,
MB was talking about
I haven't
our
looked at this jersey. He hasn't looked at it.
MB was going through some retro stuff and throwback pictures, and I was going through my closet, right, and I was looking for our elementary school jersey, and then I was like, I didn't know if MB was gonna come or not, so I was like, okay, let me just throw this one because this was in the same pile, so you can tell, right, like this is at least 20. Maybe not 20, but like maybe at least 10 to 15 years.
You know when you have old clothes and it smells like it
Mothballs.
smells
Weird.
moth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
smell like moths?
No, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's why I got it on now. But I just
Oh,
want to
geez.
remind our listeners that Lee here is a Raptors fan since '95.
Well, let's get into some basketball things as always. But yeah, guys. Okay, so we got a month left in the NBA season. So what does that mean?
That's exciting.
Push.
It's
about time.
Teams trying to push for a playoff spot.
It's push for the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know who's not doing that?
Who?
The Lakers.
Woo.
Yeah, they're
We-
like
we
they're
just-
like-
The
we
Lakers.
need that
They're
need the extra push because we're so used to winning.
They're not
the Lakers
pushing,
franchise. The Lakers franchise are so used to winning that we just got bored of winning. Right? We just need a little bit of the push.
you guys
a little
had
bit of the
one
urgency.
winning season, which was LeBron.
How many championships do we have?
The
in-
year
in-
before that,
How many
you
championships
you didn't make
do the Lakers
playoffs.
have? Tell me.
And then the year before
Let me
LeBron
Google that.
came, you guys had like Robert Sacre, Alex Caruso, Jordan Clarkson.
Hey.
Your starting lineups.
So don't disrespect Alex Caruso, man.
How many championships do the Lakers have? And how many do do my Raptors have? Huh?
Irrelevant. They've been around
Relevant,
longer.
very relevant.
They've been
very
around
relevant.
longer.
Yeah, pretty irrelevant.
Okay,
but
so we got to give respect to the Lakers. 17 championships.
what do
Yeah,
you have
without
to do?
LeBron.
Okay.
We're talking about now.
I understand that.
Why are you
I'm
living in the
talking-
past, bro?
I am talking about right now. The right now is the Lakers. Lakers are they are in the NBA, are they not?
Yes, they are, but they haven't.
Exactly. So
They've
that,
only
I am
won.
talking about right now.
They've only won one championship in the last.
That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. I'm talking about
How many championships
You're
in
talking
the
about
last 5
Lakers.
years?
You're talking about the
Raptors
Lakers.
won, Lakers won. So we're actually
Tied.
Okay, well, in each franchise's history, right? 17-1. That's
This
enough
is not
said,
this is
man.
not a
Enough
historic
said.
talk here. We're talking about
Enough
right
said.
now.
you're just
current
talking about
season.
right now,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
just
yeah.
switch over to
I know, look at
17.
this guy. Anyways, all right. So the Lakers. Oh, yeah,
also
go
on
on.
another note,
Yeah.
sorry, just for all the HBO fans. Is
Okay.
it HBO? Winning Time. The story about Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's. I know what you're talking about. I've seen the commercials, but I don't think it's HBO.
It's on HBO. I think I haven't seen it, so it looks good. We should check it out together, guys.
I'll check it. Yeah. I don't know if I want to watch Magic Johnson bone a bunch of girls. But
Yeah. Essentially, I heard that's what it was, but it's supposedly really like goes into
what is it
the
called again? What is
winning time.
it? Winning time.
It goes into like the full details of like
Oh, you're right.
how the Lakers rose to the Lakers are
Stardom.
now.
Yeah. The Showtime Lakers.
No,
Yeah.
but it was already Lakers were already a winning franchise before Showtime Lakers.
No,
Well, no,
they
Jerry
weren't.
West lost
No, they weren't.
to the Celtics
Yeah,
how
they
many
were.
times?
Because the losses. Yeah, it's because the Celtics were killing it.
Jerry West never won a
Huh?
championship during that era because of Bill Russell.
No, they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No,
Those
Will
are
Chamberlain played
that's
for a different company, different teams.
Different era, man.
No,
Way
I'm saying
different era.
you're talking about Lakers in general. Or what are you talking about? Right now?
Showtime Lakers.
The
Lakers.
Showtime Lakers.
Yeah, Showtime Lakers.
this
is,
This is when what's his name?
I'm
Ask
talking.
him who's on the Showtime Lakers.
I'm talking about Lakers in general. What are you guys talking about? You
No,
talking about just Showtime Lakers?
He was mentioning the HBO show.
Oh,
So
I don't know
winning
about that
time.
show. I don't know
Showtime
about that
Lakers
show.
Yeah.
has Magic Johnson.
Right. I understand that. What's your point? I don't
He's
get it.
saying- yeah.
It's just because we were talking about the Lakers,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like
He was just giving a shout out.
Talking about the show.
Side
Oh.
note. Side
Yeah.
note.
Yeah,
anyways.
Showtime Lakers was because of Irvin Johnson, right?
yeah. Well, Kareem was on that team too, so
Yeah. No, he wasn't.
yeah, he was.
Kareem?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
at the tail end of his career.
I only know LeBron, right?
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways.
My head hurts, man. All right.
All right. So speaking of the Lakers, so they are ninth currently. So this is the push for playoffs, and
Wait, who's in 10th? I think it's New Orleans, right?
yep, the Pelicans, man,
Yeah.
they're making a bit of a run. and
CJ.
They that CJ trade is panning out pretty well.
Yeah,
actually.
Zion is back from his vacation soon. I think he's
I
back
know,
soon.
I don't think he's. I don't know if he's not back yet.
He's not
but
back yet,
I don't
but-
think he's. I don't think he's coming back.
He's not coming
No,
back.
I
Well-
don't think so. That's my.
Well, I hope he
guess.
comes back because he's a very efficient player.
He's good, but I think. I mean,
And then that sucks for my boy JV because his minutes are gonna go down.
but yeah, Zion's weight issues are a bit of a problem. But
I think he can't help it, man. I think that's the player he is, and
It's just the way he's built, right?
yeah, that's just.
But it's not good for his
No,
career.
the thing is, he
though.
just likes to eat. I mean, I like to eat, so like, you can't fault someone for that. So, but he's still an amazing player, right?
I
Still
know,
an
yeah,
amazing
no
player.
doubt,
Yeah.
for sure. But he's not. I mean, like, yes, he likes to eat, but he needs to. Someone needs to be like.
I don't think
discipline him a little bit.
I
you know
don't
what
think
mean? Like,
his career will be long.
correct. And
Yeah.
But if he wants a long career, he needs to just. Unfortunately, he can't.
Zion.
He can't be enjoying.
Zion, if you're
the
listening to
food.
this, eat what you want, man.
No, don't.
Shout out to my
Don't
boy
eat-
Tractor Trailer.
Don't eat.
Tractor Trailer of the Cavs. He
Okay, look.
ate whatever he wanted. He was still an NBA player.
Look, no. On one hand, you got good food. You got amazing New Orleans
Oh man, the
South
food there.
Southern food
The food there.
is amazing. Yeah, I've been there too. Or you've been there?
Shout out Weezy. No, but I've heard New
Oh,
Orleans
I've
is
been
like the
there.
capital of like just cuisine in
It's-
general.
I don't know about that, but
Because it's like,
But it's-
French
it's
and
good.
shit. Like
oh
French,
yeah, definitely yeah. For
French,
sure. French,
inspired and shit.
southern food, like seafood.
Yeah,
a lot
exactly,
Of seafood
yeah,
is definitely good over
Yeah, that's
there.
where the like boil comes from, right?
That's right. Yeah,
Right.
So,
Jambalaya and shit.
jambalaya.
Yeah.
The
The Creole,
oysters, like-
dishes too.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true. Yeah. So, but anyways, I was saying. So on one hand, you got great food. On the other hand, you got $100 million, Zion. Which one do you want?
I mean, he's still getting paid.
Is he?
He's still
I think
getting
he's
paid.
on a rookie contract still. No.
Yeah, but he's still getting paid his
But that's not $100 million. That's rookie contract.
Okay, so this is
you know what I
where-
mean?
this is where-
that's what I'm throwing out there. You know.
so basically, what he'll do is he won't play one season. Then for his last contract season, his contract year,
Oh,
he's gonna go off.
Yeah.
And then he's in
He'll
it for
get
the
that-
money.
He'll get that big,
Really?
big guaranteed
Listen,
money.
90% to 85% of the players in NBA are in it for the money.
I mean, if they weren't,
upset.
they won't be NBA players.
Enough said.
Yeah, that's a good
Especially Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
point. Yeah.
Next topic.
All right. So okay. Well, it's been a while, but let's go through the top 10 because we're gonna talk a little bit about
Top 10 of what?
the standings,
Standings.
Oh, I see. Okay.
for East and West, and we're gonna just talk about who we think is gonna make a push and whatnot. But so with the East, I'll go top to bottom. Heat, Bucks, Philly, Bulls, Celtics, Cleveland, Raptors, Nets, Hawks, and Hornets.
You know who said the Celtics were shit at the start of the season? That guy.
I did.
And then Jason Tatum heard him, and then this guy's been balling out.
They turned it around. Okay, I'll give them some credit. They did turn it around. You know,
They're still a good team. Like I said, they're still.
I don't think they're
They're not gonna win the championship.
they're not
No.
going past second round.
No.
Not in my
They could
opinion.
okay. In a perfect world, they could probably make a conference final, just depending on matchup injuries and whatnot.
Right.
They could. It's a possibility. It's just they're not winning a championship. They're not beating anyone out. Whoever's coming out of the West.
So I gotta give we gotta give Jay some credit because the Raptors are in seventh,
Hey,
which
man.
is all right.
And they're
you
close.
deserve that,
They're
you
close to
know?
Cleveland. They're like one game back. One game back, I
Yep,
think.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
From
if we
sixth spot.
have Cleveland twice. I think, in the next few weeks.
Cleveland's doing good. No?
You know what? Honestly, number 2 to number 7
It's close.
is very close.
Yeah.
It's not even like the
3
Raptors could
games
actually.
apart.
Yeah, the Raptors could actually get to the second seed, which is shocking.
That one year when the Raptors had such an amazing record, I'm like, who cares? It really does not matter what record you are, whether you're second or seventh or whatever it is. I really don't feel like it really matters.
I think it.
I
Does
don't
matter.
think it matters. Like home court, I feel like it's not a
No,
big
it's like
deal.
facing
home court
the.
matters.
You win one
Okay,
game from
you,
home.
You see a team like Phoenix, right?
Well, Raptors had a history of always losing the first game of the playoffs of round one, right?
Correct. Yeah.
No, understood. I have no excuse for the Raptors getting swept and shit like that, right? That's past, and it still haunts me. But like Phoenix, take for example, if they weren't top one of the top seeds in the West, they would have had a harder road to the finals,
Right.
Yeah.
and they didn't because why? Because they had a good regular season. Obviously, they still didn't win the championship, but they still got to the finals.
I hate when people say home court doesn't matter. It does.
It
matter.
really doesn't.
No,
matter.
it didn't matter in the
It doesn't
bubble.
really doesn't.
It
It
didn't
really
matter
Not
in the bubble.
Correct. Not in the bubble. But
No, even
outside
in
of that,
general.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there is.
what are you talking
I
about?
wouldn't say
bro?
home court advantage
It
per
does
se. I wouldn't
matter.
say it's an advantage per se.
It
It's
is
I think
not-
to some
advantage.
players,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
it should not
Nah,
matter. Is what I'm
y-
trying.
no,
All
no,
I'm
no.
saying, it should
does
not matter.
It does matter.
It should not matter.
What is the common thing about role players?
They need to be more. They need to grow some balls. That's all it
Okay,
is.
so
They play better at home.
yes, that's the
stop buying what
that's the
these
real-
commentary guys are saying. Oh,
It's true.
but-
All
But
the
it's
players,
true.
Stop
every
listening
interview.
to
No,
your-
it's not even
stop
media.
listening to Rod Black.
not a
man.
media thing.
I
It's
know,
not a
I
media
know
thing.
you're
So
getting
each-
media controlled.
All the players feed off the energy. You will
You have
Media
no
control.
idea.
If
This
you-
guy hasn't watched the
media
game in
control.
so
if you
long,
if you
guys.
see like now there's like a million all the NBA players
What are
have
you
a podcast.
what are you trying to say? If I'm a role player, are you trying to tell me that I can't play anywhere I want to play? That's you're.
No, that's
I'm
not
in the
what we're saying
NBA.
at all.
No,
Why
that's
are
not what
you
we're saying
telling
at
me
all.
that if I'm a role player,
You
put
play
yourself,
trash on the road.
what are you trying to say about me? I'm in the NBA. I should not. So what I'm trying to say is I should level up. If I'm a role player, I should level up.
There's a reason
and
why
say,
they're called role players. They're not called stars.
Why are you putting me down? Why are you putting
Who
me
are
down?
you?
Because
What are you
I'm
talking about?
He's
yo?
Vince Carter.
What are you-
no, not me
Why are you
personally. I'm
taking
not,
it personally, yo?
no, not me. I'm trying to play the role of a role player.
Why are you playing the role? What's
I'm
the
playing
point
the role of
that?
a role player. So
Why are
if you're
you playing
talking to
All
me,
the role players out
I'm
there
standing out. I'm
play
standing
better
out.
at home.
Yeah,
I'm standing
it's
out for the
truth,
role
yo.
players. I'm saying that the
They
role
don't
players.
want you to stand up for them.
They do.
They know that.
Why are they, so? I'm trying to get them an extended contract. I'm trying. Well,
Oh,
anyways,
okay.
that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, if I'm a role player, I'm gonna play the role of a role player. And now if I hear you say that, what are you talking about? I play just as well away and at home. I should do that.
Trust me.
The
And
stats,
if-
the stats don't show it. I'll just tell you that
the
right
role,
now. The
and
stats
so now,
never show
and
that.
now here's when I'm not playing the role of
It's
the role
been
player.
it's been
If
heard.
they're not, then they are trash and they
It-
should not play.
it's been
They
heard.
should not be in the NBA.
Almost every player out there has a podcast, and
Yeah.
they all mention
Yeah.
even JJ Redick, all the popular podcasts right now. They say when the crowd gets behind you,
You feed off that energy.
you feed off the energy.
Wow.
It's 100% science
Yeah.
proven.
I mean, look, like as you know, we're not players, so we can't really understand it to their extent.
I could understand this because I've played organized ball, and then if someone's cheering
Cheering
for
for
me,
you,
yeah,
it's amazing.
I get amped.
You get like it's an adrenaline boost. Like, it's a big adrenaline boost.
It benefits, but it's not an
See, if we were home
advantage.
court when we had,
I'm saying it benefits you, but it's not an advantage.
you know who had the advantage?
It's
You
not
know
an
when- you know when-
advantage. You don't have an extra tool to.
You know when Philly
That
beat
is
us?
an extra tool.
No, it's not. It's
You know
not.
you know when
It's a
Philly
mi-
beat
it's a-
us?
Having a
and
better
VC
mind
missed
is-
that
is-
shot.
Sorry?
If we were at home, VC would
Yeah.
have made that shot.
Yeah, having
No.
having a better mindset is an advantage.
No, it's not. An advantage
my
to me would be more evident. So if it's like you get like you get an extra 10 points, that's an advantage. Advantage should be more quantified, not something like it's like
It is quantified.
No,
The
it's
stats.
not.
It's in the stats.
no. I don't think so. I think it's
Okay, there's no convincing
it's-
this guy, man.
It's a benefit, but it's not it's not an
I mean,
advantage.
So you think
It's a benefit. Yes, it benefits you.
No, it's so hard
But
to
it's
play
not an
in-
advantage.
It's so hard to play in
you
cities like
for
Utah.
You, P, you're the
Yeah.
one who's a semantic person. I'm playing semantics now because you love to play semantics, right, P? All I'm saying is it's not an advantage. An advantage is like an extra tool that you get. The crowd, you're in the same crowd. You're
I think we
playing the
had
same-
this. I think we had this conversation
It's
already.
it's a
Yeah,
benefit.
we
think we
might
did.
have had it.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
benefit,
we might have
not
had
home court advantage
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. It's not an
I'm,
advantage.
I'm having
It's a benefit.
flashbacks right now.
Me too,
like-
because I think we mentioned like
It was like,
Utah,
whoa.
Utah,
Yeah.
because of
The altitude.
not the altitude. That's Denver. Utah is because of racism,
yeah,
Oh, okay.
white,
Right.
Right, right,
right? So there's a lot of like more
It's not
hecklers,
an
more
advantage.
hecklers,
hecklers, yeah.
and so some players like LeBron.
Hostile environments, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron loves that actually feeds him,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
So that's why we're saying like most players when they play at home, depending if you're a star player,
Yeah.
you play better.
Yeah,
Where you're
yeah.
like LeBron, you can play anywhere and you can go into
Yeah, it benefits.
you can go
that
into the
person.
ACC
It benefits that person. Yes.
and sweep the Raptors. So like it really depends on that player.
It benefits it benefits the if you're playing home court home court is
This
a
guy doesn't want to say
benefit.
advantage.
Because I've been media controlled. I've been media controlled.
He's trying to avoid.
I'm admitting that I've been media controlled by
That's
saying
good.
what.
You know what? You're sticking to your guns. I appreciate that. man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You
it's
caught
a
yourself.
benefit.
You caught yourself.
Yeah.
What's that?
He caught
You caught
himself.
yourself.
I caught myself.
Yeah, you caught yourself not saying advantage.
It's not
like-
because I've been
it's-
media controlled.
It's like when Charles Barkley stopped saying Lakers. He
Oh
said
my
that
God.
team in team in
He's trying
whatever.
to he's trying to do what Skip Bayless
that
does.
team in California.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah.
Skip Bayless doesn't say for a long time.
I'm saying you're trying to. You're
Number two,
you're
he
doing
always
that
said
too.
number two.
Yeah,
He always
for a
said-
long time, but eventually.
But now he's a big Kawhi Leonard fan.
No,
Yeah.
you forgave him. You forgave.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
forgave
yeah.
After he won a championship,
Yeah.
Yeah.
freaking asshole.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyways, okay, so I don't even know how we got here. Okay, so
we're still in the East.
okay, yeah. So, anyways, based on the standings, what do you guys think? Do you think there's gonna be a lot of movement?
I think you between 2 to 7.
Yeah,
Even the play-in is gonna be fucking entertaining as fuck. Like it's
because okay, let's just say it started today.
because
Raptors
Brooklyn
versus
could
Hornets.
be in it. That's why it's so entertaining. And
Yeah,
Brooklyn,
Hornets versus the Brooklyn versus the Hawks.
those are all entertaining teams,
Mm.
right? And Brooklyn has so much story behind it. You know, now that the restrictions are coming back and Kyrie's gonna be able to play most games,
yeah.
right? So it's like, but I think if he plays the Raps, I think we have a rule that he can't play because he's not vaccinated.
Oh, if he plays in Toronto,
If he plays against us,
because
yeah.
he can't.
Yeah, he can't. So so we
That is an
That's
advantage.
unbelievable.
That is an advantage. That would be an advantage if Kyrie doesn't
But
play.
Are you still on that, man?
I am still on it. I am still on it. I'm gonna
You
get. I'm
moved
gonna.
on,
Go,
yeah.
I'm gonna stay on it until you acknowledge.
we're not acknowledging.
Yeah,
it.
we're not-
Exactly. So I'm gonna stay on it.
Okay.
But
that's fine.
anyways, okay, yeah. So, but what about also? Well, Ben Simmons might come back because I think
He is coming back.
They
He is
released
coming
the
back.
they released the timeline.
He is coming back. He's just he hasn't played.
And that would
ball.
be a benefit if he comes back. That would be a benefit.
No, that's an advantage.
Exactly. See,
That's having another.
So, but
that is not an advantage because he's part of the team.
okay. So,
So
No,
they're
'cause
benefiting from him to
'cause
come
he's a
back.
good player.
you don't think
An advantage should be a +1.
He is a +1. That's literally a +1 on the team.
He's on the roster. He's part of the roster.
Yeah, but he hasn't played yet, so that's a
So it's a
+1.
benefit that he's coming back. It's not an advantage. Advantage is a +1.
Okay.
yeah, he is a +1.
He's not. He's part of the roster. What are you talking about?
Which hasn't played yet.
Yeah, which he hasn't
so
played
he's
yet.
now that the team can benefit from his services.
No, now that they'll have advantage because they'll have another player.
Yeah,
Advantage
they'll have another
means
player.
+1. I think BY will be with me on this.
Yeah,
one.
no. BY.
He would
Maybe,
side with me on this one.
You can't-
He's
you
a
can't reference him. He's not
baby.
Matt Leaf,
I
man.
don't know.
I think
Yeah, you can't reference him.
yo BY, I need you here right
No.
now. I need you here
No,
right
you
now.
can't. You can't. He's doing Matt Leaf stuff.
Anyway, do you guys think Brooklyn's gonna avoid the play-in?
No, I don't think so. They've lost too
You
much.
think
They're like 5 games behind.
Yeah, but they still have. Okay, look,
they're what? They're at 33 losses,
they
right?
played 69 games. So that means they have 13.
They have three losses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our record right now,
Not
we were
three
supposed
losses,
to lose.
33 losses.
The Raptors were supposed to lose this road trip. We were going up against some good teams.
Yeah, but they won 4 in a row,
Yeah.
which is crazy,
Exactly,
yeah,
right?
which is
So
good.
I think it really depends on how the Raptors play, Cleveland plays, and that will show what will happen.
Yeah, you know what? I think
And Kyrie's
It's-
not allowed to play in some of those games.
it's tough. I might.
They're so much better with Kyrie, by the way.
Yeah, it's tough, but you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they avoid it. I think they might avoid the play-in.
So they're getting the 6th seed.
I think they might get to the 6th seed.
Damn, that's a so.
Yeah.
So you're saying at 13 games left, they'll probably have to win like
Almost
10
all.
games.
Yeah, at least 10 for sure.
10 games.
I think they'll do it. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean, look, based on what I'm seeing right now, they've already put together a streak 4 in a row, which is great. And I think
we faced Brooklyn in one of those games.
Yeah.
Well, those might be one of their losses, but
so we'll see, man. Like,
so the Raptors,
I'm going on a limb for that one. I don't know. It could. I mean, it's a long shot to be honest.
as a Raptor fan, I don't want them to be in the play-in, but I can see I can see that because Kevin Durant wants to win, right?
Yeah.
And Kyrie just dropped 50 like the other night,
Hmm.
right? So it's like, it's really, yeah. It really depends. It really depends. I can see them doing it, but I don't want them. I want them to play in the play-in tournament.
You want who to play in the play-in tournament?
Brooklyn.
I want them to play in the play-in tournament
Yeah.
just to show KD that they need to play in the play-in in order to be in the playoffs, and then the Raptors beating the Brooklyn, and then KD comes to the Raptors.
I like where you're going.
But
So I think
your
them
setup is a little wrong there because they're not gonna play them. But anyway,
in the play-in, yeah, why not? 7 and 8.
no, they don't play 7.
8 and
Would
9.
play 10.
No, 7 and
Like,
8 play in the play-in. No,
They don't play each other.
They
yeah,
just
they
okay.
do. Yeah, they do.
They just
No,
have
they
to win
don't.
one game.
They play each other.
No, they don't.
Yes or no?
7 or 8 don't play each other.
Who do they play?
7 plays 10.
7 plays 10, 8 plays 9.
Yeah, what
And then
am
the
I
winners
talking
of
about?
those.
Unless they well, it's tricky, but I think Raptors would need to lose.
So then, what happens after that? So if 7 and 10 plays, what happens after that?
So if 10 wins, they have to win another.
Yeah,
And
they have to
then
win
if
twice.
9
They have to win
wins-
twice.
Okay, so if 7 loses, they have to beat the winner of
8 or 9.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. Anyways, so it's tricky. It's tricky, but I
Someone
don't
double
think
check.
they're gonna.
This is why we need BY for this. This guy
I don't-
knows techniques.
Oh, we need
Okay,
BY.
you're telling me 7 and 10, and then seconds later, I don't know.
No, I
What
said
is it?
I don't know what would happen next.
Okay, so
if they
what,
lose.
okay, so the teams that are out of playoffs, what I know is they have to win 2 games.
yeah,
They have to win.
they
2
do
games.
have to win 2 games though.
They have to win 2
Oh,
games,
yeah,
right?
okay.
So let's say 7, 10, 10
Okay,
wins.
I see. Okay, 7 and 10 plays, 8 and 9, 10. 8 and 9 plays.
Yes.
Okay, we all understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
If 7 loses to the 10 seed, right? 7 then plays the loser of 8 and 9.
Which is what I said.
Right? Is
Yeah.
that what you
Yeah,
said?
they
Okay.
still get a chance to.
But
Of
what
course.
about the
To make
10
it.
that wins the 7?
No,
and
if they
10?
lose, if
They no.
if
If,
nine-
they win, if
if-
10 wins, that's it. That's all. They don't have to play again.
no, they have to play again. 10 has to win 2 games.
Yeah,
So every team
Not every team has to win 2 games.
just the 9
Just the
and
9
10.
and 10.
9
just
and 10
win the
has
one
to
game.
win.
Yeah.
No, 2 games. They have to win 2 games.
7 and 8 have to win 1 game.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the advantage of being in 7 or 8. You just need to win 1.
The reason why they do this is because it's entertaining.
It's
like
the benefit. It's the benefit of being 7 and 8.
it's like March Madness, right? It's like one
So-
game kind of.
So yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, so getting back to this. Okay, one last question: who do you guys think is going to be the number 1 seed? So right now it's the Heat. Do you think
How
they're going to
close is it?
stay?
How many games behind is Philly?
So, the Heat have 24 losses. The Bucks have 26. Oh, Philly has 26 as well.
Yeah, so it's Philly could get up there, but Joel Embiid needs to be rested a lot of times.
I don't think
For the
Philly's.
playoffs.
I don't think Philly's going to take.
So yeah, I think it's probably
going
going to be the Heat.
I think yeah.
It's probably going to be the Heat. Well, actually,
maybe the Bucks.
Brooke came back.
Brooke Lopez.
He came back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
He just came back
That's,
from a back injury.
But it might take him a while to get back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I still think it's the Heat. So
I'm with you on there. I think.
and if
I'm- yeah, maybe,
if
yeah.
Brooklyn
I'm with
ends
you
up
on
being
that.
the 8th seed, Heat Brooklyn. I think that would be an amazing first
This is,
round
this is
series.
shape it up to be like this is gonna be crazy once we get to that point. But
That's exciting.
yeah. But okay, let's actually Lee, who do you think is gonna be on the number one seed on the East?
I think it's irrelevant, number one. But if I had to answer that question, I think he can take. I don't care who really takes it. He can take it. Raptors took it 1 year. They didn't make it anywhere. It doesn't really matter. To be honest, like that's exactly how I feel. But looking at the roster now, I think for Bucks to catch up. I mean, if Kyle Lowry really want to feel himself, right, and say that he's now with the Heat after playing with the Raptors for so long, he's a champion now. He wants to feel himself by saying, hey, I've been on two NBA teams that that can win the East. Then yeah, he's gonna want to rally the team to get that number one or getting that conference
Of all players,
banner.
of
Right?
all players, Kyle is not the person.
I don't even know why he's mentioned Kyle
to
Lowry
talk
all of a
about
sudden.
to talk
Why
about
not?
home court or home court advantage benefit.
That's what I'm saying is he's in it for the money now. He won his championship. He's got his he's got his new contract, right?
Okay.
And yeah, that's how I see. So
If he was in it for the money, he would have stayed.
You're asking me who I think is gonna win the number one seed, and I think
Yeah.
Miami. And I'm
So you
telling
do
you the
think
reason
Miami.
why. The
Okay.
reason why they're gonna go for number
Because a
one
lot of
seed.
Kyle,
Because
because
of
Kyle
You're not
Lowry
gonna mention
wanting
the
to
other
win.
he's giving
great
him respect.
players.
He's
I'm giving
he's
him.
respect,
I'm trying to
yo.
give perspective of. I'm trying to give you reasons
No, you
why
need respect.
Miami is gonna get the number one.
You're giving him respect.
I'm not
Yeah,
giving
you're
him
right,
the
you're
respect.
right,
I'm
you're
trying
right,
to.
you're
I'm
right,
trying
you're
to create
The
a
growth.
story.
He's giving the
I'm
respect to the growth.
giving.
That's why.
I'm trying
that's
to
why.
create a story for you guys to
Lee,
hold on to.
we appreciate
because I
you,
know
man.
that I
Yo,
have.
Kyle appreciates that, man.
Yeah,
He has
man.
NFTs,
I
by
think
the way.
I think the only thing that he can really, besides not getting the growth status, I gotta give him something to hold on to, right? If he cannot get the growth status and be considered the second growth, then I have to, give him like two give him two Eastern Conference banners to hold on to. Right?
It's okay, man.
It's all good.
He'll have the statue before Vince, anyways.
Okay. But
All right.
listen, if the Raptors don't retire this jersey before any other player, you guys heard it here first. I'm boycotting the Raptors. I
That's
don't
good.
care.
Yeah, that's good.
Good
I don't
riddance.
care.
See ya.
No one needs you.
I don't care. I don't care what.
No
I don't
need
care. You talk to me about the Raptors. Sorry, what is that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's actually even better for me. So I'm rooting for that. Actually,
Oh jeez. All right, let's move on to the West, guys. All right, so starting from top to bottom, the Suns, Grizzlies, man. Wow, number 2. Warriors, Jazz, Mavs, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Clippers, Lakers, and the Pelicans. And I'm just gonna quickly check here, and actually the Blazers are in contention as well. They're number 11, but
shout out Anthony Simons.
that's I don't think they're gonna make it, but just a quick note there. Yeah, so
Phoenix is gonna be number 1.
this is that's an obvious. I don't even they're 8 games above everybody. Pretty
I think,
much. I mean in the loss
I
column.
think 6-1. Anybody could win from those teams.
So here's the thing: the top 3 are kind of like they've spaced themselves. So the Suns, Grizzlies, and the Warriors. The rest or the next 3 are kind of together.
What I'm saying is 1 to 6 can win the West.
Oh, but you're okay. Sorry, you're just saying
1 to 6 can win the
you're-
West.
You think the Jazz, the Mavs, and the Nuggets are contenders?
Oh, definitely. What? Jamal might be back. Michael
Is he
Porter
back?
Jr. might
Wait,
be
wait.
back.
Oh, no,
They
but
might be
they're not
back by the end of the
yet.
season.
Yeah, but that's no. I don't
Jamal
think
Murray, man.
Nah,
He tore it up in the
so.
bubble.
He ain't doing
And
anything.
you have the reigning.
He ain't
He
doing
probably
anything.
be back to back MVPs.
He's too busy doing those videos.
Oh my
so,
God! Shout out Jamal Murray, yo. No one's ever gonna let that down,
Yeah,
man.
that's all right, man. Unfortunately.
But no, yeah, I definitely. I also could see
So
Dallas.
man, I'm surprised to hear that. You really think 1 through 6 can actually win it?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what? I've actually come around, and I think the Suns are runaway favorites to win the West. I don't even think it's a question. I actually think they're gonna.
And this is well, they're winning without Chris Paul right now. So
Yeah, and Chris Paul is gonna be back for sure. So I've from what I've heard at least.
so what was your prediction at the start of the year? Bucks, right?
I actually predicted a rematch
Bucks
and Suns.
Suns, right?
Yeah.
Bucks Suns, yeah. I think I said Raptors Lakers, right? I said Raptors, Lakers, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I know
okay,
you said
okay.
Raptors.
For sure.
I
Yeah,
think
for
Lakers
sure.
might have been on
I
the
think I
other
said
side.
Lakers for sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know what Lee said. I know Lee said Lakers.
Lakers and Philly.
Yeah, Lakers and Philly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I
one
think that's gonna
side might
I
be
think that can
okay.
still happen.
No, there's no
can't.
way. There's no way Lakers beat any of those teams, man. Any of those teams 1-6, Lakers can't beat them.
All right, so in terms of the play-in, I mean, we got the T-Wolves, Clippers, Lakers, and Pelicans. You guys think it's
I mean, Cat is playing out his mind. He dropped 60. He dropped 60 like a few nights ago, right?
He did. I kind of if it started today, the Lakers would play the Clippers in a play-in game.
Kawhi's coming back.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
so
he's
he's
on court.
actually-
He's on court right now, so he could potentially be back either if they make. I don't think he'll be. He might not be there for the first round, but he might be there for the second round.
Okay, then nah, I don't think it's.
So you
I mean,
think-
if he comes back, sure. But,
So you think the
yeah.
Clippers lose to the Lakers?
No, in the play-in?
Yeah.
Heck no. I put money on that, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you gonna take that?
What is it? Like Clippers are gonna win over the Lakers?
If the Lakers play the Clippers in a play-in tournament, the Lakers are losing.
Balsamic chicken?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If it comes out to that, yeah.
Wait,
We'll get there, yeah.
What's the record right now? Like, are you guys?
I think we're even.
Are you guys
I
even?
think we're even.
Okay, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Are we even? I don't think so. This guy's dreaming,
guy's trying to be
yo.
sneaky.
I know. This guy's
He's
not
trying to be
even,
sneaky.
yo.
I tell like
There's
it is.
no way he's even.
I tell
He's
like
still,
it is.
I think he still owes me, by the way.
I think I tell like it is.
Okay, so
But anyways,
so you won't take that bet?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
no,
saying.
he said he
balsamic
would.
chicken.
He said he would.
I said
yeah,
balsamic
Okay,
chicken.
So
okay.
he was
okay.
going with that. But well,
You
yeah, we'll
want
see.
in?
We'll see how the.
You
no,
want
I
in,
mean,
Jay? We'll go Casa
do you
Manila.
want to make that bet right now, or do
No,
you want
well,
to wait?
you have to make it. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to happen.
Has to be confirmed
obviously.
first. Yeah.
No, well, we can say contingent to it.
Yeah,
happening.
contingent. Yeah.
Okay, so then do it.
You in for Casa Manila?
No, man.
No, he doesn't want it. He
don't
doesn't.
want
He doesn't.
Casa
Although
Manila?
I do think I do
believe
think
it.
there's a potential that the Lakers could beat the Clippers
No, but
Without
do you
Kawhi.
think- Do you think they'll
without
meet, though?
Kawhi, huh?
Do you think they'll meet though?
They could. They could.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
possible.
It's potential.
Actually,
Okay, let's do it.
honestly, it's looking like they. I mean, it could be. It's either Pelicans or
Okay,
the
so
Lakers.
if they meet, do you want to go? How much you want to lose?
Yeah, let's go.
How much you want to
What
lose?
we talking? What we talking now?
balsamic chicken
What we
and
talking?
what was the other one?
How about a jersey?
A real jersey.
Yeah, a real
not,
jersey.
Not a bootleg.
Nah, not a bootleg. I'm thinking about it. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
get
that
him a
online.
Ben Simmons jersey, dude.
Ben Simmons jersey.
Okay,
How
so
about-
if
how about
he-
this?
No, not a jersey. I haven't worn a jersey in a long time.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Not a jersey.
man.
not for wearing, for keepsake.
Let's do food and then we bring it to
Oh
the studio
my goodness.
and we eat in front of the other
I
person.
think you guys should do a hat.
Nah, I don't wear
we
hats.
eat in front of the
Oh,
other
right.
person.
That's
Nah,
lame.
That's
How's
a
that
little,
lame? That's amazing.
That's lame.
That's
a little
great.
lame.
That's not good for content, bro. It's only good
Why
for
not?
you.
We yeah, it's only good for one person.
That's
For
okay.
one person.
I think it's something.
I share. I share the winnings.
Oh, well, we'll think about it. We'll think
Alright,
about it.
bookmark it,
price,
bookmark
but,
it.
Bookmark, yes.
All right, yeah. So, do you guys think any of these teams are gonna make a push in terms of going up in the standings or whatnot?
I hope the Pelicans do. That'll be like a really good story.
The tricky teams are 4 to 6, which is the Jazz, Mavs, and the Nuggets. They're basically flip flopping around in terms of the standings, and based on
the Jazz didn't have Donovan Mitchell for a long time.
yeah, he was out for a bit.
Yeah, so now he's back.
But it's tricky because what's gonna happen is essentially those teams are gonna it could be like a chess match where it's like, oh, do we want to play this team? You know what I mean? And
Who knows,
they
man?
might rest. They might purposely lose games just for matchups. I know they NBA teams say they don't do that, but I'm pretty sure stuff like that does go on where they just purposely lose teams just for seeding purposes.
Okay,
right?
you know how we match up well against Phoenix?
Yeah.
If
Not
we make
Phoenix, Miami.
no, but we
Are you
match
talking
up.
about-
But now we match up with Phoenix. This is off topic, not off topic, but irrelevant from West talk. but
Right, yeah.
if Raptors make the finals against the Suns,
Yeah,
we
sure.
match up well against them. You know this.
Correct, yeah, that's true.
You
yeah.
think we beat them?
Ooh,
Scotty Barnes rookie year going to the finals.
I think it's
he's going to be considered the GOAT
I think it's close, but I gotta give the edge to Phoenix.
because
It's
they've been there
close,
before.
it's close.
Because they've been there before.
No,
No, I think they're
Raptors.
hungrier.
Raptors
They're
gonna
hungrier.
win it because of home court benefit.
We
No,
won't. They
we
won't.
won't have
They would
it.
have it.
Yeah.
Well, we will steal it.
How would we steal it?
Well, how will we not? We win one game in Phoenix.
Oh, I thought you meant like you should. We tell
We
them.
win in game one.
I thought we would take. We actually
We'll get
just take
home
a
court.
game.
We'll get home court
I
benefit.
see.
No, I think
I think
Phoenix
it's very
is-
possible because of the crowd of the Raptors, and then because we can show that we can do it without Frozen, without second growth, without Kawhi. Yes, I think with that hype and energy, Siakam will come through.
I agree with you.
I can see him locking down Aaron what's his name? Booker. Was Aaron Booker?
No, man.
What's his-
Aaron, Devin Booker.
Devin
man.
Booker, right? And I
The
can see
disrespect, yo.
Scotty Barnes playing
Look,
against
I don't
Chris Paul.
disagree with you in terms of the matchup being in the favor
It's a
of
good
the
matchup.
Raptors.
I agree. It's a good matchup.
But like this is more of a heart thing where I just think Phoenix is just more hungrier.
Yeah, because they got blue balled like crazy.
Yeah, they're just way hungrier, and I think if they get to that,
But-
final stage, I'm gonna give them.
But none of those guys are champions on the other team.
That's true. Yeah,
And
that's true.
1, 2, 4 or 5
But
championships.
this is like the Bucks too, right? Like none of them were championships.
Good point,
And they
good
were just
point.
really hungry and they wanted it, right?
There was actually 2 non-championship
That's true.
teams.
Yeah. But I just think one was way
Because
hungrier.
Fred knows how to play well in the
if
championship.
Toronto beats 10, then they play and everything else stays the same, then they play the Bucks. Yeah, I don't think the Raptors can beat the Bucks, man.
I think yeah, that's gonna be a tough series.
yeah, I think if we end up playing the Bucks
No, it's it's
in the
funny.
first round, it's done.
No, it's close. It's way closer than you think.
Oh, it's definitely close. I
It's
still
really
think it's a tough
close
series
because
though.
every game we played against the Bucks has been
Close.
Sorry,
been
remind
like
me again.
OT.
Remind me again. Was that regular season or playoffs?
yeah regular.
That's what I
season.
thought.
Yeah, but
That's
it,
what
But we don't.
I don't care about regular.
we
no,
don't
but
have-
it's the
I-
same
I-
thing with the playoffs.
Exactly, it's a different beast. It's a
No, I'm
different-
saying
it's a
it
different
happened the
matchup.
same thing with the
You can make
playoffs.
adjustments. You can go look at replays.
I'm
you
saying
can
it happened with the playoffs.
We always beat the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Did you watch the Bucks series with the Raptors?
Of course.
Then what happened? Tell me.
Exactly.
The thing is,
He
we might
doesn't
not
know.
win.
Exactly. The
You didn't
Bucks
watch
won. The
anything.
Bucks won the championship.
No.
Yeah, but they didn't go through us.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about when we played the Bucks.
I understand.
Yeah, and what happened?
They lost.
Oh my gosh.
They've lost.
He doesn't know what he-
They've lost every single time to us in the last few years.
He didn't watch, but
In
Jay,
the playoffs?
How many? You know how many OT games we played against
Yeah,
the
it
Bucks
was cool.
in the
No,
in the
no,
playoffs?
they're champions, man. The Bucks are the champions, so they are going to beat the Raptors. Okay.
It's close though. You're right though. It's close.
All I'm trying to state is that it's not like it's not gonna be blowout games. It's gonna be like literally
It's gonna be a really tough.
it's like 4 to 5 point game.
Giannis is gonna be spent.
Like it'll basically be one shot to win it kind of type of game.
It's like
basically.
Philly and Raptors.
No.
What?
Oh, you mean in that?
Yeah.
At that time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, no, I don't disagree. Like there are some matchup problems that other teams will have against.
No, I think
other
I think
teams,
I
right?
think you're right. The West has already won, like you said, Phoenix. But like I said, from what I said before, 1 to 6 can win the I can see them winning the finals. Now, I'm not saying that Phoenix is not going to win it. It's just I see them potentially being able to upset teams.
The two teams I'm really intrigued about from the West are Memphis and the T Wolves.
Get the fuck out of here with the T Wolves, man. They ain't gonna do shit, man. Do not say the Timberwolves.
I was like, what just
Do
happened
not
there?
say the Timberwolves,
Wait,
man.
why?
I thought
Why
you were gonna
not?
say like.
I'm just saying they
I thought you were gonna say like
intrigue me.
Dallas or
They
something.
intrigue. No, Dallas does not intrigue me. Luca's a baby. He's a diva. He's gonna be out in the first round.
Okay. So
or
why
second.
did they intrigue you? Why did they intrigue you? Because of Pat Beverly?
Because they'd have nothing to
Lose?
Yeah, nothing to lose. Exactly. They're one of those teams that's just like, all right, let's do it.
So
let's play.
So you think they have potential to upset teams to make it to the West Finals?
Okay, look at this. They would play Memphis in the first round.
That's you make a good point. You make a good point. If
You
it's
know what I mean?
Memphis,
Like,
if
yeah.
it's Memphis, that's a very good point. But this will be Jaw's second playoffs?
Yeah. Last year was the first one, obviously.
Right, okay, so I mean Jaw's been playing out of his mind, so I don't know. In playoffs he could be a whole different demon. On the flip
sure,
side, he
yeah,
could
yeah.
also be
It could be a crap.
He could also be like James Harden and not play well in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I mean, I can see that, but they don't beat any other team.
Look, I mean, I mean, if the T-Wolves are playing like the Suns in the first round, yeah, it's game over. It's a wrap. But I mean,
No,
there's
Timberwolves
some interesting matchups for sure.
irrelevant, man. No, they're not doing anything.
Like the Jazz would play Mavs on the first round.
It's a good matchup.
That's a good, yeah. That's an entertaining matchup for sure. I would love to see the Lakers make it, just so the Suns can sweep them.
Damn.
Just so the Suns could sweep them, and LeBron could go home, and say he tried and he got his stat. He got he got the points.
He's been saying he's trying.
I know.
He's trying so hard, man. He's trying so hard to win, but it's evident, man. It's so evident that you need a team to win.
All right, so I gotta go on a slight rant here now because this has been bothering me. This has been bothering me for a little bit.
You want to get it off your chest.
It's only gonna be like
P monologue. You want to get it off your chest.
It's only gonna be a minute. But
P monologue.
I cannot stand when people say LeBron is the best player in the league. When he's
he's the best player of all time. Okay, sorry, I don't want to.
I'm just saying in the league, like currently,
Yeah.
right? Because he's and then when they say he's the best player, they say look at his stats, look at the numbers he's putting. Bro, he's on a ninth place team. He's basically the equivalent of Bradley Beal, putting up stats on a bad team. He's not the best player in the league right now. If he was, they wouldn't be in the ninth seed. He can't carry a team. He's terrible. And I'm really annoyed about it. I'm just awfully annoyed about it.
All right, let me know when you're done.
All right, that was quick. It was a quick one. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
I can see why you can say that, but I still think he's a really good player. I just think. Who's the best player in the league then? Who's the best player in the league?
Who's the best
Kevin
player
Durant?
in the league? No, I don't think he's the best player.
Jokic.
Nope.
Giannis.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Giannis, in my opinion, it's between Giannis and
Jokic.
No, Embiid.
Oh, Embiid is playing well.
Yeah, those two I think are the.
But Jokic stats are right now.
Jokic is up there. I won't deny that. But if
He
I have
can
to
win
give
back to back.
if I have to give one, then I might just give it to Giannis personally. But
Okay. All right.
or Embiid. Again, they're interchangeable.
I think a lot of people that are saying LeBron is still the best player in the league.
What are they? They're sucking on his nuts, yo. What's going on, yo?
I think they're very they have a a filter, a filter on their eyes. They see the king as the king as he's always be, right? So
yeah.
and
I see
and
that.
that's fine. I think he is probably one of the greatest players to ever play the game, and I do not think he's the best player in the NBA right now.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
100% he's not. You have players like Giannis, KD, Jokic, Embiid, especially Embiid, right? So, like, I don't know. It really depends on how you see LeBron now. Like, he's still a great player to me. It's just, he's not the best.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying he's not great. He's still good. He's putting on numbers, great. But you ain't the best player in the league anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Lee?
I think you're the same person that never gave him credit while he was the greatest of all time, or when he was the greatest.
Sorry,
in
was.
the NBA.
I heard.
So.
Right? I'm not disagreeing with. I'm not disagreeing with you in terms of. I'm not disagreeing with you in terms of him, not being the best player on the court. I think obviously Father Time is undefeated, right? Energy level can't jump as high, all that, right? I mean, you have new players come and go, right? Michael Jordan, like same thing when he was playing against. When he came back the second time, right, with the Wizards, he wasn't the best player on the court, right? You had LeBron, being the best player at that time. So great players come and go, and this is his time to let other players. So it really does sound like it's more so a personal hate on LeBron more so than.
Are you saying he's the best player in the league right now?
I just said I'm not disagreeing with you.
Oh, you're not disagreeing. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
all right.
I think I think it's more
Everything
so,
else is irrelevant. Then you're not
everything else. I think it's more
Everything
so,
else is irrelevant. Then you're not.
everything else.
That.
I think what you're saying is more or less come off as a hate as well as trolling, right? I think it's more so than anything.
I think we were
And-
expecting a different answer. Sorry, that's why.
Yeah,
We were just expecting to be like,
Oh, of course, of course. You
defend
think
him.
I'm gonna feed into that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna get
I
media.
thought you were
I'm not
defending
gonna get P controlled here. Okay, so
I thought you were gonna
I
defend him,
recognize
bro.
I recognize that, and I
You
think
didn't fall for the trap. Good job.
of course it's
I'll
it's
play
quite
it.
it's quite evident though,
I'll
to
play
say the
it.
least.
Yeah, but anyway,
There you go. Facts. Finally, some facts.
Oh, jeez.
Always facts. Always facts. Always tell like it is.
Yeah. So all right. Well, sorry that I had to get that off. It's been a a little bit of time that
It's
been
okay. You're.
simmering in there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
okay. Haters gonna hate.
it's been into the air fryer and
Haters
just,
gonna hate. It's all good. Understood.
Shout out to BY's air fryer.
that's right. But
We're still waiting on that, eh? He said he was gonna cook us
Yeah,
something.
he's gonna make us some
but
stuff,
he had
man.
a kid,
Oh,
man.
man.
Matt Levio. He's making his kids.
Yeah, he's
some,
gotta
some
feed
air
the
fry
kids,
We were
though.
still, I thought he was gonna pop in some lumpiang in there.
Yeah, man.
Lumpiang Shanghai.
We'll see.
Oh,
BY,
jeez.
come out.
All
Come
right.
true. Come true.
Anyways, all right, we'll wrap this up with I guess one final thing. We'll talk a little bit about so just recently the Philly and Brooklyn game took place, and
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
you just want to say this. I mean, we could probably end it, but you just want to say this because you want to say you're right, man. Jesus Christ. man.
I don't no. Look, I just want your thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think that
It's one
was,
game.
It's just one
But
game,
it was
right?
it was a very hype game. Like everybody was looking
But it
forward
was
to the game.
It was yeah. It was,
Yeah,
entertaining,
it was
for sure.
entertaining, and I think Kyrie played that game, right?
Yep, he
yeah.
did.
So Nets with Kyrie, KD, amazing chemistry. Those two, when they're both on the court, they know each other, right?
Yeah.
And I did say that Harden would fit the playstyle of Embiid, but I think it's taking a little longer.
It's not looking good, man.
I think it's taking a little longer for Harden to
Adjust. I guess.
adjust.
Yeah.
Whereas Kyrie's been playing with KD for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? So I can see why they lost. It was partly a lot due to Harden because he shot like terribly, right? So yeah, no, you're right. I think at that point for that game specifically, yeah, you take the winner on that one.
I can't wait. I really hope. I mean, I think everybody hopes that
That would be a fantastic first round.
Philly and Brooklyn are just not even in the first, but just playing each other.
Yes,
in
I'm very
playoffs,
excited
yeah.
for that.
So hopefully we see that. But yeah, let's. I guess we could wrap this up. Yeah.
All right, thanks for the support, guys. We kind of went into it this episode.
Went extra hard for y'all.
Yeah, it's a benefit to you guys to watch and listen to our Swish segment. If you're not a Raptors fan or NBA fan, we appreciate the support still. If you guys want to reach us swishandflow@gmail.com, swishandflow on Twitter, or just comment down below on our YouTube. Like and subscribe, and we're out.
See ya.